What's up, guys? Specstar here today with a little bit of a different video. Since the end is near, I thought I'd do, just little recap videos reminiscing on the golden years, recapping the long history and career I had, and just talk about some of my favorite experiences. One of my favorite things in Draft League is the mind games. They may not be the most common thing that you see in Draft League, but there were some rough times in 2018 where I could only get an erection after I'd successfully played a mind game on someone. So they were a big thing for me, and I enjoyed them. One of my favorite ones was one time when I was going up against my friend Horace. I sent him. Well, I should recap. I had a busted team pretty much. I had a ton of top shelf threats on the team. It was one of the most busted teams I've ever seen. And I also had, with 1 point, I had a Swirlix. So I thought, how can I throw off his prep a little bit and maybe open up some opportunities for some of the bigger threats I have? So I decided to send him a DM, and I said, let me remember the exact wording. I said, so you think Beedrum Swirlix is really better than Webbs in this matchup? I sent that, and then as soon as I saw it start to say he was typing, I quickly deleted the message and said, oops, that was meant for a mutual friend. And he very much believed it, and he thought that I was going to be bringing Swirlix to that matchup, and he prepped for Swirlix. That was a fun little one just to mess with him. Speaking of throwing off prep, one time in my past LD Majors season, I was about to play Dark, and I wanted to throw off his prep and his play a little bit, so I thought, how would I do that? I'd already built my team at this point, and I went to the Majors chat where I knew that conversations wouldn't get buried because people didn't really have regular conversations in that particular channel. And I said, is Quick Claw legal? I'm prepping right now. And then they said, no, Quick Claw isn't legal, and I decided to turn it into a whole debate. I'm like, but there's nothing about it on the rules, so why wouldn't it be allowed? And then I said, we got into that a bit. I'm like, is Custap Berry legal? And they wound up confirming, yes, that both Quick Claw and Custap Berry were legal. I was not planning on using either. I just wanted to draw some attention to those items and make my opponent think that I was thinking about them. So that was another element he had to play in the matchup. One of the things I did was, I don't remember when this was, but it was a bit ago. I haven't done this too recently, but I have had games where sometimes I accidentally flash team builders. Like when I open up my team file to show the sets I have, I'll accidentally show the other teams I have. And I've done that a few times accidentally, many times in which I've had to either edit it or start recording again, and you guys didn't see, but a few times yeah, I've seen too. And many times when I've done that, I have planted fake teams there that I built. I would take basically some Pokemon that were obviously going to come, and then a few Pokemon I definitely didn't intend to bring at all, and then I would title it X person I'm about to play, and then X League. So if they were to see the video, or someone they knew were to see the video, they would see the 6 Pokemon that I was supposedly bringing, but not in reality. And that was a fun little one, but I'm not sure if that ever worked out. I'm not sure if they ever saw it or not, but I enjoyed it anyway. And a last one I want to talk about was and when I was doing the NPL tournament, I decided to, and I don't think I stuck this all the way through. I think I did it more at the start and then just got too lazy to make up all the stuff. But I would go and take my sets, and I would cut a bunch out of my bulk and then add it to speed in the team builder. So people would look at my Pokemon and they would see me investing quite a bit in everything speed, and that would make sure that my opponents had to creep speed more than they really had to. Like, they would go in my builder and they'd see how much speed I'm putting on Pokemon, so if they really wanted to outpace something, they would have to invest more. But in the team I would actually bring, I would only just creep rationally, like 329, 351, that kind of stuff, to get the same effect of overcreeping without actually having to overcreep. That was a pretty good one I enjoyed. And yeah, that's just it for this video. I don't know if you guys are into this kind of thing. I just started recording, started talking about some of the shit I've done. I had a bit of fun with some of these games, and if you guys got any stories like this, drop them in the comment section below. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a good night.